a 360 cow dairy here in Grant County. We've been using the All-Flex Livestock Intelligence System since 2013. At that point, we were looking to go from paper records to a herd management program. So we collared half of our herd, and from that point forward, we've never looked back. 6 months later, we collared the other half of the herd. A year later, we put it on the dry cows. Right now, we're a little over 30,000 pound rolling herd average. When we first started with the All-Flex, we were about 25,000. We were 100% timed AI back then. Now we're down to less than 10%.
It impacts so many levels of farm management just beyond the heat detection and the health monitoring, but really impacts cow welfare. Ultimately, once you've solved the operational challenges of heat detecting and the health monitoring side of the business, it really opens up the possibility of working with individual cows to optimize their production. You know, I've seen results where farms just transform their P&L and their balance sheet because they were open-minded and they listened to their cows.
The first weekend I worked after we'd put the system in, and there was a cow on there that it said she was really sick. I come out to the barn, she's standing here in the headlock, she's eating. The cow looked perfectly healthy. I went back, I got the thermometer, came out, she was running 107-degree temperature. Looking at her, I didn't think there was anything wrong, so at that point, I learned to just trust it. If it says there's something wrong with her, chances are there is.
Conventional wisdom says fresh cows, that's where most of the health issues are going to be, that's where most of the death loss is going to be. But still, statistically speaking, it's 30% of the cows that are going to be affected throughout that transition period. But the bigger story is the 70% that we're not touching, because they go out of the parlor and they can do whatever they want. And as you get that comfort level and the ability to control the outcomes, it allows you to manage them differently. And I think, you know, this ultimately has an impact on productive life as well, which has a tremendous impact on the profitability of a dairy.
Right now, we're catching all of our heats on the heat time system. It's saved us a lot in drug costs. It gives me a list of cows that I need to go look at that need attention. It takes me 10 to 15 minutes a day I spend doing my data entry and looking at everything. It takes you that long to walk through all the pens, and it sees a lot more than I do. We've cut a lot of our expenses. Our vet bill's down $3,000 to $4,000 a month from what it was, and just all in all, the cows are healthier. We're down 2 employees from what we were prior to having the system. We're doing a better job with less help. I refer to the All-Flex system as my other employee. It's out here, it watches the cows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's just an unjudgmental set of eyes that are here 24/7 telling me what's going on.
We've got millions and millions and millions of tags out there and tens of thousands of farms worldwide. So we've learned a lot and where you should be looking to really improve your business.
The All-Flex Livestock Intelligence System, it's probably one of the key operatings around here. We depend on it so much we don't even know how to operate without it anymore. Just in the reduced labor and the drug costs and the savings. It paid for itself the first 18 months. It's done nothing but make us money for the last 5.5 years, 6 years. If everything we invested our money in had a return like that, it'd make things a lot easier.